Good evening. Can you hear me?
Good evening, Miss. Can hear.
Right. So today we are here to discuss 2021 A-level MCQ paper. I have discussed 2020 also. I will upload the video sooner. Today we are. Wait.
Good evening, Miss.
Right. So I'm going to discuss this one today. Let me go to the paper. We will be discussing this paper today, 2021 A-level MCQ paper. So we are very close to the examination now. As I'm always telling, this is mostly done for 2025 students who are writing the exam this year. But students who are writing in the next year, the coming up year, you can join and listen to the discussion. Because majority of questions, I think, from the sections that you have done so far. So I'm starting with the first question here. Which of the following is a non-reducing sugar? So only non-reducing sugar we know in the syllabus is sucrose. Sucrose is the non-reducing sugar. So it's not answering to Benedict's test. So that is the answer here. I'm going to the second question. Which of the following statements regarding plasma membrane is correct? Let's go one by one. It is mainly composed of carbohydrates, phospholipids, and proteins. The major two components of the plasma membrane are phospholipids and proteins. Therefore, I'm taking this statement as a wrong statement. Please. Next one, phospholipid molecules are movable and provide fluid nature to the membrane. Yes, that is true. Other than phospholipids in animal cell membrane, this cholesterol is also helping to maintain the fluidity. Coming to the third statement, peripheral proteins are tightly attached to the outer surface of the membrane. Peripheral, 1 minute. Right. Peripheral proteins are not tightly, they are loosely bound to outer and inner both of the surfaces, so that is wrong here. So outer is wrong, tightly is wrong here, outer and inner surface both loosely attached. Phospholipid bilayer enables nearby cells to communicate with each other. Not phospholipids, proteins are allowing to communicate with each other. Hydrophobic tails of phospholipids attached to cytoskeletal fibers. No. Hydrophilic head, no. Proteins are attached to cytoskeletal fibers and help to maintain the shape of the cell. So this is also wrong. So here this is wrong because of phospholipids, right? So mark the correct and why these other statements are wrong. You have to always write a little review why these are wrong. I'm telling one by one. You can mention why this is wrong and why this is correct. Okay. Right. Going to the third question. Select the correct subcellular component function combination. The correct answer here is answer number 5, peroxisome, therefore photosynthesis. Another answer here, smooth endoplasmic reticulum, production of transport vesicles. SCR and RER both produce transport vesicles. So there are two correct answers over here. second one and fifth one. Okay. Lysosomes are not the one which is transporting residual materials out of the cell. That is lysosome. Okay. Then RER, metabolism of carbohydrates, no. SER. And nuclear synthesis of glycoprotein, wrong. Hi. Now moving to the next question. Hope you are done with this one. And question number 4. Four events of meiosis are given below. Which one of the following is the correct sequence of occurrence of above events? Let's see one by one. The last sentence should be C. So fourth one is C. So we have only two answers having C here. And formation of synaptonemal complex. After that only the crossing over occurs. So the third one is here. So B should be the second one. And first one is this one. Question number 4. Let's see whether the answer is number 1. They have taken answer 4. B. B and D. B is first. Synaptonemal complex formation is number 1 here. Right. Then crossing over number 2. Yeah. After that only the spindle formation occurs, and then pairs of homologous chromosomes arranged on the metaphase plate number 4. Right? So after formation of synaptonemal complex and the crossing over only, the centrosomes start to move towards the opposite pole. This is taken according to the sentence order taken in the exam, in the resource book. Right. So fifth one, which of the following statements regarding photosynthetic pigments is correct? Chlorophyll absorb yellow, no. Blue light, yes. Reflect green light, yes. So this is wrong. Chlorophyll B prevent formation of reactive oxidative molecules. Carotenoids are doing that function, photoprotection. Chlorophylls and carotenoids are located on the membrane system of thylakoids. Yeah. Carotenoids and chlorophyll A absorb light corresponding to the same wavelength. Carotenoids and chlorophyll A. Carotenoids and chlorophyll A absorb light corresponding to not same wavelength. According to the action spectrum, chlorophyll B is more effective for blue and red light. Chlorophyll B, red and blue. It's more towards the purple also. Question number 5. Third one is taken as the answer, right? So this is also wrong. Alright. Check in the action spectrum what colors that mostly absorbed by mostly the chlorophyll B action spectrum they are talking about. In the action spectrum, they are not talking separate pigments also. Like commonly they have given absorption spectrum only different pigment molecules have taken separately and given, so that we can't say that chlorophyll B is effective in blue and red light separately because it's given as a whole. Right? So I'll give you a little time to go through these 5 statements. Take a little time and go through these 5 questions one more time. Okay? Right. Let's go to the next question set. In the light-dependent reaction of photosynthesis, cyclic electron flow occurs in photosystem 2. Wrong. Cyclic electron flow occurs in the photosystem 1. Both linear and cyclic electron flows produce ATP, this part correct, but it does not produce NADPH in the cyclic electron flow. So that second statement is also wrong. Primary electron acceptor of photosystem 1 reduces NADP and yields NADPH. Please make sure that you will change this into NADP plus because earlier they took it as correct NADP, but NADP plus is the correct term. Now what they are accepting is NADP plus. So primary electron acceptor of photosystem 1 reduces NADP plus and yields NADPH. Okay, let's keep this for a while and see whether other statements are correct. Photosystem 1 gets electrons from splitting of water. Now, photosystem 2 is getting electrons from splitting of water. Next one, excited electrons at primary electron acceptor of photosystem 1 pass through an electron transport chain to photosystem 2. No, it happens the other way around. From photosystem 2 to photosystem 1, the electrons are going. Sixth one, let's see what they have taken. Mostly, third one they will have taken, yes, third one. But from now, they are taking NADP plus. Make it NADP plus and mark it correct. Third one is there, okay? Seventh question, which of the following statements is most important in explaining Darwin-Wallace theory? Organisms acquire suitable adaptations according to the needs of the environment during their lifetime. That is given in the Lamarck's theory. Adaptations acquired during the lifetime are passed on to the next generation. Again, Lamarck's theory. Favorable characters are passed to offspring through genetic factors. Favorable characters are passed to offspring through genetic factors. That is not stated in Darwin-Wallace theory. Seventh one, next one is the correct answer here. Each species produce more offspring than the environment could accommodate. So that is the correct answer over here. Fifth one, adaptations result in genetic material. That is also not stated in Darwin-Wallace theory. Darwin-Wallace theory said that each species produce more offspring than the environment can accommodate. That is overproduction, and also he observed some variations between organisms in the population. So that is variation. So variation and overproduction are the two observations taken by Darwin, right? So I'm moving to the 8th question now. Hi, Malish, after a long time. Oh, the exam ready there?
අවුලක් නැහැ ටීචර්. ඉමීට කරගෙන.
හරි පුතේ. අහන් ඉන්න මම චුට්ටක් ඩිස්කස් කරා ඔය රෙකෝඩින් එක බලන්න ඒ ටිකට. Right, I'm now at 8th question. 3 genera with circular chromosomes, histones associated with DNA, several kinds of RNA polymerases respectively. Circular chromosomes are present in bacteria. Bacteria and archaea also. Bacteria also, archaea also having circular chromosomes. Histones associated in DNA, archaea and eukarya. Then several kinds of RNA polymerases, archaea, eukarya again. Here the first answer is the correct one. First one is thermococcus is archaean, and second one amoeba is a eukaryote, and methanococcus again an archaean. Let's see why the other answers are wrong. Halobacteria, wait, because of nitrosomonas, it's a bacterium. Because of that, second one is wrong, because on the last one you can have only archaea and eukaryotes only, so that second is wrong. Anabaena, Salmonella, Obelia. Obelia is a eukaryote. Salmonella is a bacterium, so that is also wrong. Second one, we can't have bacteria. Fourth one is wrong because of nostoc, so we can't take it. And then Anabaena, wrong, so it is wrong here. I'm going to the 9th question. Consider the statements A and B given below. Seedless vascular plants are evolutionary closer to hornworts than to mosses. So let's write the order. Marcantia is evolved first. Marcantia. Second one, Pogonatum. And the third one is Anthoceros. So liverworts is the first one, and the second one is mosses, and third one is hornworts. So seedless vascular plants are evolutionary closer to the hornworts than to mosses is correct, because after Anthoceros, Selaginella has evolved. Next one, seedless vascular plants, they are spores. Seedless vascular plants, yes, like Selaginella, Nephrolophis, Lycopodium, those things are having spores, so that is also correct. A and B, both are correct, but A is not supported by B. Number 9, answer is 5. So B sentence is not affecting to the first sentence. Also, it's not supporting to the A. So that answer is 5 here. Are you all okay?
Okay, teacher.
I'm going to the 10th one. Four structures present in protists are as follows. A, B, C, D respectively in the organism. Multicellular thallus are found in 3 organisms in the Protista kingdom that we know. That is Ulva, Sargassum, Gelidium. So first answer, everything is correct. Next one, contractile vacuole. Contractile vacuoles are found in 3 organisms: amoeba, paramecium, euglena. So diatom does not have this one, so we will cut first one. Euglena, amoeba, paramecium, euglena. Next 4 is also remaining. Then the pellicle is present in euglena and paramecium only. So ulva, third one we can't take. And then amoeba also do not contain a pellicle. So fifth one is also wrong. So obviously the answer should be the second one. And the cell wall is present in Gelidium. So 10th question answer is second one. Alright, I'm going to the 11th one. Which of the following indicates two features found in organisms of the same phylum. Two features of the same phylum. Heart absent, endoskeleton present is echinodermata. Then heart absent, jointed legs present. Talking about arthropods having jointed legs, but heart is present in arthropods, so that is wrong. Anus is absent. Tentacles are present around the mouth, so it's talking about Cnidaria. So that is true. Last one, anus absent. Show asexual reproduction. You can say about Platyhelminthes and Cnidaria both. So 11, answer is 5. A, C, D. A, C, D are correct here. Okay. Hi, I'm going to the next question. Asking about the companion cells. They are dead at maturity. Wrong. They are living cells at maturity also. They help in phloem unloading. Yes, they help in phloem loading and phloem unloading, as well as their nucleus is serving to the adjacent CO tube elements. Connect with the adjacent cells by desmosomes. No. Plasmodesmata. They are present alongside each CO tube element in gymnosperms and angiosperms. Gymnosperms, we don't have companion cells, only in angiosperms, so that statement also wrong. Their cytoplasm is reduced and present as a thin layer closer to the cell wall. No, that is talking about the CO tube element. Right, I'm going to the 13th one. Correct statement regarding plant leaves. Leaves are vertically arranged in some plants to capture light efficiently in low light conditions. No. Horizontally arranged. Monocot leaves, chloroplasts are more abundant in palisade mesophyll cells. Wrong. There's no distinction between palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma in monocot leaves. They have just only mesophyll cells. Angiosperms can be identified due to net-like venation in the leaves. Wrong. Because angiosperms, there are two classes, monocotyledonate and dicotyledonate. Monocots having parallel venation, dicots having reticulate venation. Arrangement of leaves on the stem is called leaf orientation. Wrong. That is phyllotaxy. Plants inhabiting very cold environments bear smallest leaves. That is true. To reduce transpiration, this is happening. Right? So I'm moving to the next question also, 14th one. Some events that occur at the source during phloem translocation of angiosperms according to the pressure flow hypothesis are as follows. Correct sequence of the above events. Reduction of water potential inside the CO tube because of the loading of the sugar there. Therefore, flowing of water into the CO tube elements from the xylem. 2. Generation of positive pressure as a result of uptake of water. Number 3. So, C, A, B. C, A, B, answer 5. 14, 5, yeah, 5 they have taken, so answer is correct here. Atmospheric air is the only source of for which of the following elements required by plant? Answer is 5, carbon. This is the table that I'm always telling you to remember, the element table and vitamin table, and those tables are extremely important in your lessons, right? Right. I'm giving you little time now. I have come to 15th question. I'm giving you 5 minutes to go through these 15 questions. If you have still any issues, you can ask from me. Please take a little time and go through. Right, we will start now. Question. Some characteristics of two species of plants are given below. A and B plants respectively, they are asking. Sporophyte is dominant. Gametophyte is reduced. Sporophytes and gametophytes are photosynthetic independent. In seed plants, sporophyte is independent, but gametophytes are not independent now. So we cannot take any of the seed plants as A. So they are not given also. And also talking gametophyte is reduced, so we can't take any answer with Pogonatum also. Nephrolepis, sporophyte and gametophyte both are photosynthetic, and the gametophyte is reduced, that's true. Selaginella, sporophyte is photosynthetic, gametophyte only the female one is photosynthetic. Let's see species B also. Sporophyte is dominant and photosynthetic. Gametophyte is reduced and partially dependent on the sporophyte. Partially depend, not fully also. So any answer with seed plants also we can't take. So I can remove these two also. Gametophyte is partially dependent on sporophyte. Nephrolepis, gametophyte is independent. So fourth one is also we can't take. So see whether we have taken the first one. Yes, first one is the answer. Nephrolepis and Selaginella. Gametophyte is partially dependent on sporophyte. Yes, dependent on stored food also. The male gametophyte. You read and see whether they have mentioned partially dependent on. 17th, release of which of the following hormones in plant is stimulated by water defect? Very direct question. Abscisic acid is the answer here. Going to the 18th question also. Which of the following tissue location combinations correct regarding human body? Loose connective tissue is not found in tendons and ligaments. It's a dense connective tissue. Adipose tissue is found in the skin, not in the lining of the mouth. Stratified squamous epithelium, yeah, in the anus, like places where the friction occurs. This is there. Simple cuboidal epithelium is not there in the intestine. Intestinal epithelium is having simple columnar epithelium. And pseudostratified epithelium, not found in kidney tubules. Kidney tubules are having simple cuboidal epithelium. Right, I'm moving. Number 19. Gastrin, what is asking here? Release as a resulting stimulation of, yeah, gastrin is stimulating production of gastric juice through cholecystokinin. Cholecystokinin is secretion of gastric juice, Verdi. Cholecystokinin secretion of bile from the gallbladder, and it is stimulating secretion of digestive enzymes from the pancreas. So that is wrong. Secretin releasing bicarbonate ions from the pancreas, correct. So answer 4 is correct. A and C only. Going to the 20th question. Which of the following is most likely to happen if tricuspid valve of the human heart does not close properly? Tricuspid valve is located between right atrium and right ventricle. No? If it is not closed properly, the blood will be going back to the right atrium and not much amount of blood going to the pulmonary artery also. This is wrong. Left atrium will not completely, no. Amount of blood that right atrium will be reduced, no. Amount of blood that flows into lungs will be reduced because some of the blood came to the right ventricle will be going to the right atrium back rather than going to the pulmonary artery. So that is the answer here. 20th. Yes, answer 4 is correct here. Some amount of blood, that is also wrong. Asking which of the following two is caused by 1 during homeostatic control of breathing of man? Carbon dioxide level in the tissue increases. Yes. Because of that, you know that when the carbon dioxide level increased in the blood and the tissues, bicarbonate, it's producing a carbonic acid that is dissociated into H pluses and bicarbonate ions. H pluses increasing means pH is decreasing, so this is correct. Medulla oblongata detects decreasing of pH in the cerebrospinal fluid. That is true. Depth of ventilation decreases, maybe depth of ventilation increases, so that second one is wrong. Sensors in aorta detect high concentration of carbon dioxide in the blood. There are no sensors for carbon dioxide. pH sensors are only located in the aorta and carotid arteries, so that is wrong. Medulla oblongata receives signals from aorta. That is true, but still the complete statement is wrong. Answer is 1A only. Advute? Right. Moving to the next question. 22. Right. B lymphocytes of humans complete the development in thymus wrong. It's completing its development in the bone marrow itself. Bone and complete maturation in the bone marrow. That's why the name also have come. Next question. Mainly responsible for cell-mediated immunity. Are mainly responsible for cell-mediated immunity. No, antibody-mediated or humoral immunity. Okay. Are not involved in naturally acquired active immunity. Are not involved in naturally acquired active immunity. B lymphocytes are not involved in naturally acquired active immunity. That is wrong. No, they are involved. Can differentiated into natural killer cells? No. They are differentiated into effector cells, which is plasma cells, and memory cells, memory B cells. Okay. plasma cells and memory B cells. Going to the 23rd question. Excretory structures of crustaceans, annelids, and flatworms are respectively. Crustaceans contain green glands, so green glands 1, 2, 3. Other answers we can remove. Cutting method is very easy. Annelids have nephridia. So annelids excretory structures, are they having body surface also?
No, teacher.
That is for respiration. නේද පුතේ body surface තියෙන annelids වලට excretion වලට use කරන්නේ නැහැ නේද? annelid කියන්නේ
No. Only Darians.
ගන්න බෑ. nephridia තියෙන answers එතකොට 1 2යිනේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒතර first එකත් අයින් කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට. flatworms අනිවාර්යෙන් තියෙන්නේ flame cells. එතකොට body surface එක නෙවෙයි. So fifth one නේද answer එක. බලමු given answer එකත් එක්ක. 23. Yeah, fifth one they have taken. Yeah, correct. 24 will යනවා. Correct statement regarding human brain. Brain stem is developed from embryonic midbrain and hindbrain. Yes, midbrain is there. Other than that, medulla oblongata and pons varolii is also there in the brain stem. So those are parts of hindbrain. So answer is first one. Let's see why the others are wrong. Frontal lobes of the cerebral cortex contain visual and sensory areas. Visual sensory areas are located in the occipital lobe. Okay. The impulses taken from the eye is sent to the occipital lobe. Midbrain contains the fourth ventricle. No. Corpus callosum connects the two hemispheres of the cerebellum. No. Cerebrum. Okay. Thymus regulates sleep and wake cycles. No, it's hypothalamus, right? Right. Right. I'm moving to the next question. Hope you are done with this question. 25th. Events occur after the membrane potential of a neuron is changed above the threshold values are given below. Events occur after the membrane potential of a neuron is changed above the threshold value are given below. Above the threshold value means an action potential is going to get generated now. Sodium channels open and sodium inflow is occurring. Then as a result, membrane potential is changing, it's becoming depolarized. Number 2 is that. And then potassium channels open and potassium outflow occurs. As a result, membrane becomes repolarized. Answer is 3 here, B, D, A, C. Going to the 26th question. Wait, I'll give you a little time to go through these 10 questions before I go to 26th one. Take 5 minutes and please go through the 10 questions that I discussed last. Okay. Right. So we will be continuing with the 26th question now. Select the response which corrects match of the hormone and its main function. Adrenaline, noradrenaline, maintaining short-term stress responses. So this is wrong. Prolactin is stimulating milk production. Ejection is done by oxytocin. Melatonin regulates innate immunity. No, thymosin. Not thymosin also. Innate immunity, we are not learning anything. Yes, I don't remember. Thyroxine increases the metabolic rate through LH, stimulates spermatogenesis. Let's see what they have taken. 6, fourth one, yeah. Okay. Yes. I'm going to the next question. Again, very easy question. Secondary oocyte release at ovulation. The stage that is there, that is in metaphase 2 of meiosis. Arrested that metaphase 2. Metaphase is the meiosis 2 is completed when sperm comes and penetrates the ovum. Human development amnion. Chorion is producing HCG. Main fetal portion of placenta is tropoplasma. Chorion is also correct in this case. Chorion is becoming this one. Protects the fetus from mother's immune responses. No, that is placenta. Entirely surrounds the embryo. Yes, amniotic sac, that is the water bag, no? So fourth one is the answer. Serves as source of primordial germ cells. That is also wrong. 29th, after birth, anteriorly convex curvatures. Anteriorly convex means this side, no, anteriorly convex. That is found in cervical and lumbar region. Third one. So see, some questions in the exam paper are very direct questions, no other confusion. You can directly say that if you know the subject properly, you can directly answer certain questions without any problem. I'm going to the 30th question. Select the correct statement regarding the human skeleton. Articulation of axis vertebrae with occipital bone permits nodding movements. This side is done by axis and atlas joint. This is permitting up and down movements. Yes, yes, movement is done by axis and the occipital bone, and no movement is done by axis and the atlas. All carpal bones in the upper limb contribute to form the wrist joint, first set only. So that is wrong. Osteoarthritis is a condition associated with reduction of bone density, not osteoarthritis, osteoporosis. Patella articulates with the lower end of the femur. That is the correct one, yes. Maxilla is the only, mandible is the only movable bone in the skull. Okay, everyone? Right, moving to the next question. 31. Certain parts of certain plants of a species bear purple flowers and white flowers of the same species. Purple flowers, white flowers. To inheritance of the flower color of this plant species. to explain the inheritance of flower color of this plant species. This is not an incomplete dominance. We learn about purple color flowers and white color flowers in the recessive epispaces. So for this case, in order to know the pattern, a test cross is needed. It should be a dihybrid test cross, no? 31. See. Now they have taken first one, 31. Monohybrid cross is sufficient. Flower color. What is the theory behind this? 31, first one. Particular species bear purple flowers, while the other plants of the same species bear white flowers. Linkage is anyhow not necessary. Incomplete dominance is not necessary. Monohybrid cross and a dihybrid cross are necessary. Dihybrid cross is sufficient. So how do we exactly say this one is enough? Give me 1 minute to check. Not sure. I'm also not sure about the answer of this one, but what they have taken is answer number 1 here in 31st question. I will also again think about it, okay? I'm not sure about the given answer, but it cannot be wrong also because they have taken 32 non-coding sequences and DNA segments without any identified function in the same chromosomes of eukaryotes are respectively. Non-coding sequences, they are talking about introns, DNA segment without any identified functions, intergenic DNA. Right? Intergenic DNA they are talking here. With number 2, 32. Yeah, answer 2. Right. I'm going to the next question. Select the correct statement regarding the synthesis of polypeptides. That means translation. Except for having U in mRNA except for having U in mRNA instead of T in DNA, the base sequence of DNA template and the coding sequences are two different things. Coding sequence is similar to mRNA, not the template. Coding sequence is complementary to the DNA template. Coding sequence having thymine, mRNA having uracil instead of thymine. This statement would have been correct instead of DNA template if they have mentioned coding sequence. Okay, right. So here the next one, an mRNA molecule of a prokaryote cannot code a polypeptide in an eukaryote. An mRNA molecule of a prokaryote cannot code. Cannot maybe that can, because genetic code is universal. Start codon in an mRNA molecule is AUG. Start codon of an mRNA molecule is AUG, and it provides codes for methionine. Yes, I guess. Yeah. 33, third one is the answer. Yes. There are 64 codons, that is true, and 61 of them provide codes for amino acids, so this is wrong. The first triplet of bases in tRNA molecule is AUG, wrong, right? Restriction maps are mostly important in constructing cloning vectors. Yeah, 34, 3, constructing cloning vectors. Cloning vectors are having multiple cloning sites marked with restriction enzymes. You can use different restriction enzymes to cut and manipulate them to use in recombinant DNA technology or cloning. 3 animals that live in tundra. So 35, answer is 1, caribou, wolf, and bear. Okay. So now I'm giving you a little time to go through these 10 questions also. Take 5 minutes and quickly go through these 10 questions so that I can go to the next questions also. Alright, shall we continue with it? Sorry for the delay. Going to 36th question zone. Select the response that indicate relic species and a species endemic to Sri Lanka respectively. So answer is 5. Lingula is a relic species and Loris is a endemic species to Sri Lanka. 37. The three gases that contribute to acid rain, global warming, and ozone layer depletion are respectively. Answer number 2, sulfur dioxide and HFC and methane bromide. 38. Which of the following antibiotics inhibits the synthesis of DNA or RNA of bacteria? First one is rifampicin is the answer here. Moving to the next question. Which of the following statements regarding microorganisms is correct? Pathogenic fungi in rhizosphere obtain nutrients from compounds exudated from plant roots. Yeah, that is correct. Some bacteria secrete alkaline compounds that contribute release of phosphorus into soil solution. No. Actinomycetes carry out composting more efficiently under anaerobic conditions. No. Aerobic. Rhizobia form symbiotic association with both leguminous plants and azolla. Rhizobia from symbiotic rhizobium Anabina azolla name, so that it is wrong. Vitamin C Aspergillus niger name. Check it properly with the book. So first one is the answer here. 40th one, primary treatment of purification. Following step is in the primary treatment. 2 name. Removal of oil and grease. Yeah. Moving to the next ABCDE questions. Which of the following iso are common to both ethyl alcohol fermentation and lactic acid fermentation? 1 molecule of glucose converted into 2 molecules of pyruvate, correct. 2 molecules of ATP and 2 molecules of NADH are released. NADH, ATP, correct. NADH produced in the glycolysis are utilized now, so that false statement is wrong. A correct, B wrong. NADH is used to reduce acetaldehyde. Yes. Final hydrogen acceptor is an organic compound, correct. 1 molecule of carbon dioxide is released only in alcohol fermentation. So 41 answer is 1. 5 also they have taken. They would have taken B also as a correct answer considering glycolysis only, because if you are thinking about glycolysis, that is a common thing to produce 2 molecules of NADH in both ethyl alcohol fermentation and lactic acid fermentation. 42. During primary growth of roots, root apical meristem produces new cells to both sides, correct. The cells produced outwards by the root apical meristem from root cap. The cells produce outwards, inwards only root apical, maybe outwards, yeah, it's producing root cap. Yes. Vascular tissues are produced by vascular cambium. Oh. Vascular tissues are primary growth. The vascular cambium is under secondary growth. So that C is wrong here. Some cells produce outwards by the apical meristem, elongate and push. No, that is talking about what is cut inward. Epidermis splits during being pushed outwards. That is happening in the secondary growth due to the action of vascular cambium and the core cambium. So here answer is answer number 3, A, B, correct, right? Moving to the 43rd question. Right. Which of the following is or are correct regarding blood circulation of vertebrates? Animals with single circulation do not have lungs. Single circulation is they are in chondrichthyes and osteichthyes now. So they do have gills instead of lungs. So it is correct, right? Single circulation, blood flows from respiratory organs to the organs under reduced pressure. Yes. Unlike in the double circulation, we can't give a pressure much now. Animals with single circulation have 2 or 3 chambers in the heart. Only 2 named. So that this is wrong. In the double circulation, blood flows through lungs twice. During single complete circulation through the body. Lungs නෙවෙයි heart, so it's in the wrong. Myoglobin is not present in muscles of animals having single circulation. Where are they, right? Myoglobin is there in vertebrate muscle cells, especially in fishes they have. Sensory receptors are connected, always connected with the nervous system. Include specialized glands. Glands, that's problematic. Yeah, that is wrong. Designed to receive specific stimuli. Specialized cells are there. Show sensory adaptation years after sometimes stimulation. The sensory receptor is not responding to the stimulation. Can amplify the sensory signal. Can amplify the sensory signal. Yes, that is also happening. Detect the stimuli that arise only in the external environment, no external and internal environment. So that answer is 2 here. Sorry, give me 1 minute, I'll come back. We put it. We'll continue. 45th question. Leydig cells secrete testosterone is correct. Produce the fluid required for transport of sperm wrong. Nourish the cells at different stages of spermatogenesis wrong. That is a function of Sertoli cells. Are located in the connective tissue among the seminiferous tubules correct. Provide attachment for cells in the different stages of spermatogenesis, that is also Sertoli cells. So here A and D are correct. Answer 5. Therefore, which of the following could be the reasons for cystic fibrosis? Cystic fibrosis. It's pleiotrophy definitely. Autosomal recessive inheritance. So answer is 4 here. 47th. Which of the following ecological pyramid could be inverted? Could be inverted. Pyramid of biomass in ocean can be inverted. Pyramid of numbers in parasitic system, like in the parasitic system, number of hosts is always less number, no? So that parasite's number is always higher than the host number. So that answer is 4 here. These examples you should have to remember in order to write in structured essays also. These are like very few cases inverted pyramids are found. So these are the examples, you have to remember those, right? I'll be moving to the 48th question, the last 2 questions now we are in. No, last 3 questions. 48. Adenovirus, icosahedron symmetry, correct. Clostridium is obligate anaerobe, so that it is wrong. Produce in leaf hoppers in plants, phytoplasma. Reproduce in leaf hoppers in plants, phytoplasma. Phytoplasma infect only plants. Reproduce by budding and binary fission, mycoplasma and phytoplasma both. So it is correct. Photoheterotrophic nutrition. Purple sulfur is not a heterotroph. Purple sulfur is an autotroph. So this is also wrong. Answer is 2 here. Stem cells can give rise to cells of same type. It can give rise to variety of cell types. Same type is also correct. Can divide without a limit. Yes. Only 2 types of stem cells are there. Embryonic stem cells and adult stem cells. They are undifferentiated cells. True. Divide slowly. 49. Answer is 1. ABD. Last one. Which of the following could be used to control dengue vector as well as filaria vector? Fish usage also done for both. Creation of vector building sites also correct. Construction of buildings without roof cutters wrong. Mosquito proofing of domestic wells wrong. We can't prove it. Repairing broken septic tanks wrong. So on this C and D, answer 4 here. Adubute? Right. Okay, Tenali?
Okay, Miss.
Right. So please go through these sections, and if you have any questions, please ask. I will again go through that genetics question because I also do not understand the mechanism behind it. So I'll let you know about it. And in a coming day, we will be discussing 2022 paper and 2023 papers also. Before the level exam, I'll try as much as possible to finish those two also. I hope everyone is doing more papers, and I have uploaded lot of papers, the school papers, provincial papers into the Telegram group. Still, I have uploaded answers. Most of the answers I have reviewed by myself along with my good students, best students. So that errors are very less there. But still, if you have any problems with those answers given, please make sure you can please make sure that you will reach to me. And if you have any issues, questions related to A-level examination also, you can ask from me. And yeah, I wish you all good luck for the examination. Work hard. You have like 20 days remaining, 19 days. But still, you can utilize the time efficiently and do past papers and get ready with the theory, and you can do well, right? Don't believe that you can't. I know that everyone can do well. And also remember very well, this is nothing to by heart. You have to remember certain facts, especially the tables you have to by heart in the book, especially the hormone table, vitamin table, mineral table, and the plant elements, the essential element table, those things. Other than that, the other things, sometimes you can write with the basic knowledge as well. Sometimes students are confusing with the parts of the human body which you will bring to the examination. Kind of a thing to be worried because some students don't know the parts of the human body as well. If you are doing biology, you should be familiar with those things. So everyone, I'm going to finish the session today. So good night, and now it's good morning also. So have a nice day, everyone. See you.
Thank you, Miss. Good night.